Jernaro, it's day 2 of full pads, and understandably when the pads go on, things just get more physical. Some skirmishes, it's to be expected. It happens every year. It's football. How do you handle those and process those when you see those break out in practice?
It's at first it's like, okay, we got some guys who are physical, a little bit chippy, a little bit, but then it's like, okay, we have to remember to be smart mentally, because we don't want to lose anybody, offense or defense. And we've been in that situation before where we've had stuff like that and lost a guy to a broken hand or something just crazy like that. So it's very important for us to talk to our guys, tell them to be mentally strong, especially when stuff like that happens. We have to protect our family. So.
Yeah, Kalani just said, we've got to be stronger mentally, but I like the aggression and the intensity. It's kind of a funny balance. So, yeah, what's the appropriate coaching method for something like that?
We know we're a physical team. We're just physical by nature, just because of the guys that we have, how they work in the weight room, how they go about things. So now we just have to complement that with the mental mentality, as far as just being smart, so nothing dumb happens.
Your cornerbacks have been, and these are their words, enjoying the change of pace on the defensive side. Just the physical nature, the speed, the things that Jay Hill has brought to it. What have you noticed has been the biggest difference schematically, and then how your players have translated over in that regard?
They just get to challenge more. They get to show what they can do, and there will be more situations where the ball might come out faster, because we are doing some different things. But at the same time, they still get to use the same techniques that they've used in the past years, but they just might use more of those tools now than they used before. But at the end of the day, they absolutely love it, because it's more pressure on them. So.
Eddie Heckard is a guy who seems to enjoy that additional pressure and is battle-tested for sure. Along with Eddie, who else do you feel like you can throw out on that island and they'll be okay?
Eddie, Jacob, Cam Garrett, Maury, Caleb Christensen has been doing a pretty good job as far as the nickel goes. And then we have some young guys coming up. We have Jaden Dunlap coming from a JC, and then we have a couple freshmen, Marcus McKenzie, Evan Johnson. So we have a pretty deep group. Some guys are young, but talented. So it should be fun.
Of all of those guys you just mentioned, who has surprised you the most in the first week or so of camp?
You know what? Honestly, I would say the young guys and probably Caleb Christensen, because my expectations for the vets are very, very high. My expectations for Eddie, Jacob, Cam, and Maury are very, very high. So if they're not playing at that level, we got a problem. But the young guys, just learning from those guys. The vets have been great, taking the young guys under their wing, showing them the way before practice, after practice, watching film, and that's what it takes to be great. So,
with the change in the defensive scheme, how does that affect your rotation and what you have to do, and how many guys you eventually are going to cycle in on a regular basis?
The best guys are going to play, and that's just how it's going to be. They're going to play until they can't. Of course we have to be smart. I get it. If they need a sub, then okay, but it won't be as much as the previous years. So the best guys need to be in shape, because we are expecting them to be on the field. So,
ideally, how big will that rotation be? Because I know you mentioned nickel. It's no secret. Jay's going to run nickel. You said we're going to run the nickel at times. But how many guys do you want to be in your rotation when the games start?
It's going to be the top 3, to be honest with you, and then we'll just go from there. I mean, if a fourth gets in, a fourth gets in. If not, if those 3 can take it the full game, then they'll just take it the full game. But that's how we want it. We want our best guys on the field. And again, if something happens, then we'll make adjustments. So.
Jernaro Gilford is with us on BYU Sports Nation. I want to dive into your relationship with Jay Hill a little bit. He's obviously coaching the safeties. You're over the cornerbacks. What's your relationship like with Jay as you push towards season number 1 in the Big 12?
Oh man, it's great, man. I love everything he does, everything he stands for, the way that he approaches the game. You know, smart, very, very high IQ. You know, just certain things that he sees that I've never really thought about. You know, so it's been great just being around him since January, however many months that is. What's that, about 8 months? You know, but at the same time, he's allowing me to be myself. He's allowing me to coach my guys the way that I want to. We're on the same page. We both want the same thing. We both want our guys to challenge, make plays, be themselves, and try to win some games.
Sure. You mentioned like you're going to rely heavily on your veterans. Yeah, of course. But I know that you're a hard charger. You're not going to go easy on them. So over the remainder of camp, for a guy like Eddie Heckard, what are the things that you're harping on him about?
Just becoming a coach on the field. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt that he can play. He can make plays. Now, I really want him to take the young guys under his wing, make sure that they're doing everything in their power to get better every single day. So that's, and for Eddie, Jacob, Cam, Maury, all of them. You know, so for the next 2 or 3 weeks, they have to get the young guys ready. In the events something happens, and you know they're thrown in there for whatever reason it may be, but it's gonna be up to them to really, you know, get them going.
We'll finish with this. How many reps, like full speed reps, in practice right now, if you were thrown in pads right now, do you think you could handle?
Oh man, I'll give you a solid 1. Like one good one though. I give you one good one, and I'm tapping out, and give me the water, and I need to be stretched, cold tub and everything. But the one is gonna be good though. I like a full speed solid rep. I give you 1 perfect one. After that, I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. Nah, I got about, but I'll probably give you about 3.
Okay,
I'll probably give you about 3.
Okay. So 1 dynamite rep,
Oh yeah, 1.
but 3 pretty solid.
Yeah, like if you told me it was the last play, oh, I'm good. Like for sure, one good one. If it's a drive, I'm like, whoo. I give you 3 good ones, and then I'm gonna need a sub for sure.
We'll call you the one drive wonder. Is that cool?
Yep. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Jernaro, thanks for the insight. Great to talk with you.
Appreciate you.